Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work. You need somebody?
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side, she know I ain't got no proof. Picture me, tossing in my sleep. I'm fighting demons alone, she hugging me, screaming we. Picture somebody bringing life to your life. Got the plug, told Virgil, right wife on my wife. Nigga, easy.
And we back with my brothers for another episode, so we can give you these lessons that we learned, so we can move through life lissomely.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
What's up?
you think they heard the quotable?
Last week?
Huh?
Last weekend, this week, think they heard it?
Maybe.
You said, do you think they heard it?
Some people just skip stuff.
So they gonna skip the first?
They might. They might.
You know how podcasts have it's like sometimes when you turn on a podcast, it has a preview.
We ain't get
That's an ad. They get paid for that shit.
Yeah,
No. It's a I'm talking about like a preview
Of
of a segment that they're talking about.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp joint got it. That's on.
What you saying? You want to do that?
No. So you said, do people skip it? So it could be like one of those things, like, oh, just skip it. Because sometimes I skip the little.
So they might skip right to the song.
Yeah.
I have a few times. I can hear it. I already know the quotable. But ladies and gentlemen, skip. Yeah, there we go.
But no, let's get into it. Before we get into this week's episode, fellas, how was your week? Ant?
I just wanted to send a special shout out to my baby daddy. Happy Father's Day, baby daddy.
I'll say it again. Stupid. Thank you, man. This work week was cool. Not too much going on. Guess what?
What?
Guess what I fucking found?
What you found?
Get your watch?
Yes.
Did you say it's gonna happen? Did you say it's gonna happen?
I said I was
Where
gonna
was
find
it?
that
I just wanna
shit.
know where it was.
Boxing up all that shit in the house.
Where was it found at? Where was it found at? Where Hero put it?
He didn't, and that's why I gotta call your nephew, your other nephew.
T.Y. did it?
It was in his box of shit. Like, he got like a box with his watches, his chains.
So he got you?
But he don't wear it. Like, it was in that motherfucker dead. So the shit just been in his box. But I'm like, why the fuck was it in the box?
He was planning a robbery.
It's been like, what, 8 months?
He forgot. That's all. He forgot he stole your watch.
And Shara gonna say, I was like, babe, where the fuck is my watch at? Like, I done turned this whole house upside down. And the only place I didn't turn upside down was Hero Room. Because T.Y. shit is in the closets. She gonna say, told you. Told you he stole that damn watch.
That's funny. That's funny.
But, no, work week was cool. I found the watch. So I guess I'll, because it was in his shit, I'm not giving it to him. Remember when I said I might give it to him? Because it was in his shit. I'm gonna ask you.
What series is it?
So if the one I just got was an 8, that one is either a 5 or a 6. Because I got it a year ago, right?
So it's 5, anywhere between 5 and 7.
I don't think it's 7. It might be like a 5 or a 6. It's definitely a 5 or a 6.
That's what I
don't think
like
it's
for
a 7.
the anniversary gift. I want a new Apple Watch or a new iPad. That's what I asked for.
So that's the iPad if
Nope.
you get a new?
Nope.
Fucking asshole. How was your week, nigga?
Now remember, when I said that, no, I want a new one. When I originally said that, I said I want to get an iPad.
He said, did this nigga say he wanted to donate it or sell it to the pod?
No.
How you gonna sell it to your own pod?
At first, I said if I get a new iPad, you can have it. So you don't want it.
You did not say.
All right, well, now I'm selling it. So what?
We buying that shit.
Well, that's
We ain't.
exactly. You just like the other niggas that be like, yo, why you ain't cook nothing? Because
They not a part of your podcast, though.
They still don't support.
But that's their fucking fault. They losing out. They missing out on lessons.
You missing on the iPad.
Because they... No, we...
Yo, stop. Now I got a headache, man.
I'm not the only one who smell it. Is I?
So burning?
Huh?
Somebody started burning?
Oh, no, not like it's burning. It's something burning. But it smell like recreational.
Oh.
I slept without a shirt on and my nose got clogged up. So I don't smell.
So, sir, how was your week, man?
I am gonna fucking mute this shit out of that.
My week was good, man. Week was good. It was better than the last couple weeks. Me and my wife have been like very, very intentional about like praying and studying, and like we've been listening to like sermons. So like one of the things that we do every day, every night, like around 7 o'clock, we listen like we'll watch a sermon. And then when we go to bed, before we go to bed, we actually pray together. So that's actually been pretty dope.
Nice.
When y'all say studying, elaborate.
So one of the sermons, like today. So remember, I was telling you how we started at a particular time. Mm-hmm. So she's a note taker, and I take mental notes. I'll take the mental notes and I'll just go back and like elaborate. But one of the things the guy was talking about, he was talking about embitterment. Made me look it up. So as he was like talking about embitterment, I realized that kind of fall into that category. He was talking about what Moses was doing in Numbers, which made me want to go back to read the whole chapter of Exodus, so I can actually like study, understand, get a better understanding of who Moses was. Because apparently Moses had anger issues, and clearly I do too. So Moses had a lot of vitriol, and he was hard headed, and so am I. So I want to like, I don't want to say find the root
Change
of
your
it.
name to Chef Moses.
That'd probably be dope, but no, because my beard don't grow the way I want it to grow. Moses had a beard, allegedly. Just saying. He was white though.
I was about to say. We know who was black. Who was they white?
Well, none of them, man. None of them cats was white. They was all black. But yeah, other than that, we've been good. We've been pretty good.
Solid.
So, Steph, how was your week?
My week was fine. It's getting closer to the trip. That's all I care about right now.
Bro, I knew it was coming. Don't ask me no more.
Don't ask my week going?
Because I always go to the trip.
Oh.
I'm only gonna get jealous when I'm not going on a trip.
I mean, some people some people don't have anything to look forward to. I mean, I don't go away often. Last time I had my passport stamped was 2017.
Sheesh.
Damn, alright, cocky motherfucker.
Like, bro, my first passport only had one stamp in it. Like, what are you
Alright,
talking
and
about?
now this passport got a shitload of stamps, so you just gonna say,
You know, there's only one in this one too.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the trip. But other than that, work been fine.
when you go on that cruise, you don't get stamped every joint you go to?
Because you don't need a passport for a cruise. Now, if I was to be the hype person, which is really not hype, you can go to get your passport stamped when you're at these different spots. You can. I'm just not paying you to stamp my passport. That's not happening.
You gotta pay.
Yeah, because it's not like, it's not a drink you got to do.
But we needed it.
Oh, well, that's a cheat code anyway.
We needed ours
That's what I'm
when
saying.
we went to for our cruise.
No, you don't.
They asked for it.
They probably asked for it if that was the best form of ID. So, if you plan on doing reckless stuff and you about to get lost, you need your passport to get back to the country. Yes. But you don't necessarily need your passport when you're on. You don't necessarily need your passport to go on a cruise. It's just the best form of identification. It trumps everything. So you're like, if you need 2 forms of ID at work, or if you're applying for a job or whatever, you need 2 forms of ID, get your passport.
It's the best form of identification when you're traveling.
It's the best form of identification, period. Because if anybody that asks you for 2 forms of ID, if you show your passport, they don't need 2 forms.
Gotcha.
So when I was on that journey, getting my permit at the age of like 30, I was taking my passport because I don't need 2 forms of ID with your passport. It trumps everything. It's a passport. It's an international passport.
Solid. So before we get into it, I
That
know
trumps the social security card?
It trumps everything.
Wow.
You won't need 2 forms of ID. You got a passport.
I know, I'm just thinking like what a social security card is.
But there's no picture on it. So typically you need 2 forms of ID because like if you use your bank card and your state ID.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying like the significance of your social security. Like even though it ain't a picture on it, like it's
it's just your number. That's all I see. A social security number is just your number.
That shit ain't just a number, bro. That shit is.
I mean, I do feel like
shit
Social
is
Security
your
card
life.
means something.
Man,
That
it
shit
means
is your
something,
life.
but at the end of the day, it's just your number.
Okay,
It's your
your
identity.
life.
It's your identity number. That's all.
Okay.
It's your life identity number. Moving forward.
But no, before we get into it, I just want to give a shout out real quick to I'm not going to call him a young man, but the guy who did my jacket. His name is Pooh Breezy.
Who?
Pooh, Pooh,
You had that for some time?
Breezy.
I'm gonna ask you my first time seeing it.
I actually just got it back today. I sent it to him like in April.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Was it expensive?
It's $300.
I'm sorry, what?
It's $300.
For some ink? For some paper?
It was actually paint.
Oh.
I actually did it, you know.
That's not a lot.
I don't like it no more.
It's retarded.
I think it's ugly now.
You think it's like that?
Yeah, that y'all ugly as shit now.
But you ain't paid for it.
Don't matter.
And you said you had something that you wanted to divulge in before we continue.
What is your biggest social media pet peeve?
Fake people.
Right there. That's it.
Like, if I know you and you
Well, no.
starting for the gram, I got an issue with
I
that.
want. So this is fake people. For me, it's just like instant dick eating. Let me explain a little bit.
That's what fake people do.
Well, like what I mean by instant dick eating, right? You're a fan of the Cardinals and the Eagles, right? Like we know you're a fan of the Cardinals and the Eagles, right?
Mhm.
Why every time somebody posts something about the Cowboys, right? Like, oh, Cowboys signed this such and such, right? Or Dak Prescott signed a new contract, or Dak Prescott had 3 times. Why do you have to be on underneath there talking about at least he has? Like, why are you following another?
I could dig it.
You know, this has nothing to pertain to you, bro. You just literally just dick eating. Like you woke up with a dick in your mouth.
Oh, God. You think you're going there?
Because it's, like I see that shit, I'm like, yo, this has nothing to like. It is just not just sports related shit. It's just like in general. Like it was somebody like the story about the mother who was killed by that lady with beefing like the kids and stuff about the kids playing outside. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I read that, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was like, well, if she didn't knock on her door, I'm like, you just woke up dicky. You just woke up just to dicky, huh? Like, well, if she didn't knock on her door, yeah, you just woke up with a dicky mouth. That's all it is. What is your biggest?
My biggest social media pet peeve is when somebody take like a phrase and then they write the same phrase as they
own,
like
as
it's
they
theirs?
own, like it's theirs. Yeah, like the one that I seen. You know, I get up at 2:00 in the morning. I gotta be to work at 3.
Mhm.
So, when they was loading my truck, I was just scrolling through the gram. It's literally 3:30 in the morning, and I seen the first one of the day, and it was you hoes thought y'all was doing something by getting the OnlyFans. Now look at y'all. Now y'all know how it feel to be a local rapper. Seen that at 3:30.
You just saw it again?
It's 7:45 p.m. I seen it at 3:30 a.m. Right now it's 7:45 p.m. I seen that shit on 17 different people posts.
And not the same post. They
Not the
copied it
same
as if-
post.
as if they
It's
made it up.
nothing shared.
Wow.
Nothing.
just dicky.
Just yeah, but people like I hate seeing that. Like I hate seeing the original and then seeing 19 replicas of it. Like I hate that shit.
So it's cool to share, but if you make it seem like
If
it's
you
your
share
own,
it, yeah, but if you literally type it out, like especially Facebook, you gotta type that shit out
No, you don't.
on your status.
You hit copy. Wanna know how I know?
Well, you could copy it and then like hit like
So,
if it's a picture,
wait, I got you.
Copy the
No. Right. So
the text.
I'm gonna tell you how I found that out. So literally, if you ever peep, if I repost whatever like caption or whatever we do, for that pod, I will literally copy either yours or yours, word for word, and then put it up there because it's late and I just like forgot. That's how I found out you could do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if y'all ever peeped it.
I peeped that, yeah, but that don't count because
no, I'm just saying. But that's how I found out you could just copy.
Yeah,
put it up there. It's no work in it.
Them people who do that, that's my biggest social media because I see that shit the first time I see it, and then I see it 15 times after that. I hate.
Do y'all feel that way though?
Do I feel what way?
That's the saying. Because I think that saying is
so I actually think the saying is accurate.
I don't think it's accurate at all.
I think it is, and here's why I think it's accurate.
Not every chick,
not all of them, but
shit load of women got OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No, they do.
Regardless of what you're doing on there,
they not say they. The reason this is why I say I feel like it's different. They making money already.
Yeah,
like you get chicks who just be like, you can see it, like niggas.
Are they making money though?
If you go to it, for example,
I've never been on an OnlyFans.
No, I'm just talking about in general. So, like, if you go to, for example, say somebody's Twitter, and they posting pictures, and you see 50, 60 niggas talking about, yo, when you gonna make an OF? When you gonna make an OF? When you gonna make an OF?
Oh, so you be looking at comments. I don't look at comments. That's my problem.
They make it, and them same niggas who was talking about when you gonna make an OF now joining their shit. So let's just say that's $50, 50 people, and that's $10 a head from right there, from RIP. So it's $500 right there.
When you do OnlyFans,
all right, you do know it's a free OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right, so this is.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Courtesy of the homies. If you go on the OnlyFans and whatever they got previewed ain't popping, that account ain't popping.
That's true. That's facts.
So all of them ain't making bread. And if they making bread, it's only for that first month. Because don't let you be one of them chicks who on there you just twerking. Your first month is going to be your best month.
Today's topic: case of my ex. How much power, babe? Hear me, babe. How much power does an ex have?
I ain't got no exes. I got wives.
Explain. No, nigga, explain that.
Why was I with you? Why do you matter? Why did you matter?
Why did you matter? Ooh.
Why did you have so much power over me? That's easy. I was young and I was getting pussy. Wasn't used to it.
Thought you ain't had nothing for this episode.
I did.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Do y'all believe in soul ties?
Absolutely. Sure do.
What is the definition of a soul tie?
Can you tell me what soul tie is?
Give me 1 second. Let me go pull it up. A soul tie is a connection with someone deeply embedded into your soul. Often it's a thought that happens after you've had intercourse with someone, which I actually agree with. So to put it in layman terms, a lot of times, let's break down the word intimacy, right? It's into me, you see. Intimacy. I was always one of those guys when people was like, yeah, I just hit and kept it moving. It is almost impossible to do that because the moment that you enter someone, you're going to want to do something again. The average person. You toxic. I told you that last week. You toxic. It was different. But like for us normal folks, that's not toxic or that's not as toxic. When you what the hell?
That's how I walked out of pussy sometimes.
That's a toxic trait. So that's
right where it's up there.
That was a toxic ass walk.
So then it was the Martin walk, right? But no, I always felt, and maybe because I'm like, to me, like words actually mean a lot. So like I'll be breaking words down from time to time. And when it comes down to intimacy, that's literally what it is, or intercourse. You're still entering something. So my bodily fluids, or we're gonna take it from the man and female perspective. I'm inserting myself into you, right? With me inserting myself into you, no matter how you put it, condom or not, you're going to get her bodily fluids on you. It's a given. You take the condom off, your whole head is wet.
Yeah.
So sex alone, and I think that's why when the Bible talks about Adam knowing Eve, they were talking about sex. And Adam knew Eve and then became, who came first? Cain. I think Cain came first. And then it was like, and then Adam knew Eve and then brought forth the second son, and so forth and so on. Intercourse is a form of knowing somebody. So when you feel, not if you feel, let's just say,
I knew that twat.
I mean, yeah, you do. But then, so you go into a situation. Now, you could be you, how you are. You go into a situation with a chick, you hit 2 or 3 times. It's good. It's amazing. She got that wet. Literally.
I ain't heard what was since 2023. Right. I mean, since 2013.
You begin to act different. You begin to feel things that you've never felt before. Not necessarily for her, but just in general. Why? Because I had intercourse. So some of the stuff that she has is not part of you. Some of the stuff you had is not part of her. And that's why we're supposed to have sex when we're married. And not with just anybody else.
Maybe you just put your dick in her mouth.
Still intercourse. That's very intimate.
But you just put you into her.
No, but again, so
I'm just fucking around.
I was next.
No, go ahead, keep going.
But so let's take that for example, right? Pause. We've all sucked a taffy or a popsicle.
Ain't know
or
where
something.
the fuck you was going.
I still don't know where you're going.
No, I got you. So even when you, because I'm going off what you say, you just put your dick in the mouth, right? She cannot give you head and not swallow at the same time. Not saying swallow the nut. I'm just saying, like, if you're sucking the taffy, at some point you go, it happens.
Hmm?
So, so yeah. So, at that point, it's still ingesting you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But I ain't ingesting her.
Yeah, but she slapped on your knob.
She taking your fucking soul.
Exactly. Yes. Intercourse.
If it's done,
If it's good.
the proper way.
Intimacy. Into me, you see. You see what? My soul. Like you just said, she took your soul. Soul ties.
You heard what Beyonce said.
So sex. So you saying sex period is a soul tie?
No. The
Or
feelings
to
that
some
come
extent.
with sex.
Oh, the feelings that come with sex. All
The
right.
soul tie.
Okay.
You heard what Beyonce said.
I ain't hear what she said.
You
She
won't
nasty.
take my soul.
So then I guess I believe in
So
soul ties then.
is soul ties the same as soulmate?
No.
Shit. No, but it might be deeper. Soul tie might be deeper than a soul mate.
Soul ties, I believe, is deeper than a soulmate, but the average person don't know about soul ties to actually know who their soulmate is.
Because
That's a whole
the reason why I
another
say
rabbit hole.
the reason why I say it's deeper is to me I think it's deeper because you're just frivolously
You what?
just you just like letting your soul go and all
You look
these.
like- you look like the Grinch. Wow.
That scene was epic, by the way. Shit was epic, by the way.
But no, like
Shoot.
you just giving your soul away like with no purpose.
But the same with sex
with
for certain
no-
people.
Huh?
Because some people, sex is sex. You're giving your soul away. You give your soul away.
That's why I think it's deeper.
You think
Because-
that the soul mate is deeper than the soul tie?
No, I think the soul tie is deeper.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
because
I'm
you're
in agreement with you.
you're giving it away just carelessly. So when you actually sit and look back, when you're ready to become soulmates with somebody, now that comes with the the lack of maturity, for one, the lack of intimacy, the lack of, I guess you could say, knowledge of sex.
So let me ask you a
That
question.
would be big. The lack of knowledge of sex of.
I mean, I don't. Before you ask your question, I didn't know what soul ties was until you just explained it. But it sounds right. Like it sounds legit. So I mean, I believe you can definitely have someone out here in this world that that you have a tie with. For sure.
I guess a soulmate would be the balance of all these things, the control of all these things, or not that's per se, but it would go into that, like the balance of knowing how deep that soul tie can get with that person, or that soulmate can become, and everything that you put forth with that.
A soulmate is not a thing. A soulmate is a person.
When I said thing, I mean like those things that I explained, the maturity, the intimacy, the love, all that, like all those things that you just carelessly given away when it comes to these soul ties. Those things could be tamed and controlled for the betterment of your soulmate. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I ain't saying that's like
that's not that. I don't.
it's
I mean,
not
again,
law. I'm not saying it's law. I'm just
Right.
saying.
So what was your question real quick before we continue on?
You know I don't remember. You know I don't.
When you remember, we're going to spin a block. So the next question is, though,
You think I'm gonna remember?
I have faith in you.
Believe.
I'm just going to skip 2 because the answer is fuck no for all 3 of us. No exes spinning the block. No. Fuck you. Fuck your mama.
What's the question?
Can your ex spin a block?
I'm married, sir.
I know you're married.
Now, no.
If I wasn't married,
All right, we ain't gonna skip it though. Like,
yeah, we ain't gonna skip it.
it's there for a reason.
if I wasn't married, I don't think that I would want any of my exes. No, I'm not gonna say I don't think. I
know, I
don't
wouldn't
want
want
any of my exes. Like I
Same.
would not want.
Well, okay.
No ex.
Now, if I was single, I probably would talk to one ex. But as you said, it really wasn't an ex because you said you don't take relationships.
Nigga, don't say don't know.
No,
you
no.
said it was.
No.
You said you counted
So
them.
this is why I'm saying this. Remember you said that you don't take relationships as to what, you 18 or something like that? Or 20 relationships?
I mean, but that's him.
That's me though. I just felt like at 18, once you get out of high school and real life kick in, that's when my real relationship started.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, so it was this girl I was dating when I was 14.
Damn, I only had 3 real relationships. Technically,
That's what
I think I have 4.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and I'm not dating nobody with kids, and both of them hoes got kids. So
when
next,
he said that, I was saying I only had 3 to 4 real relationships then, right? But
you had
So,
3 to 4
so
at
what-
18
so-
or
so-
after 18? You had 3 to 4 after 18?
yeah,
Okay.
I started dating, but it wasn't like when I say 3 to 4, it wasn't like they weren't long. It was like summer shit. It was just like it was what they call it, seasons.
Okay.
Dating a chick for 2-3 months, that really wasn't a real relationship.
No, it was dating long enough to have feelings, but you was like, I love you.
No,
Not you, I'm just saying.
But
You
yeah.
were like, I love you.
yeah,
Hold on,
like
so you and Monty started talking when you was 20,
19.
19.
Yeah,
So before her, it was how many?
just like 3. But then again, I'm not gonna
3.
call them
Gotcha,
real.
gotcha.
I'm not, reason why I'm not gonna call them real because, like I said, it was. I'm messing around with you in the summertime. All right.
So back to what you said though. You said the shorty when you was 14.
yeah.
Explain why it would be her. Like I'm trying to figure out like at 14.
Because at
what
14
I
made-
think I kind of get it, though.
The reason why.
I don't remember.
I'm about to bust it down.
He took the
The
glass
reason
off,
why
shit got real.
I've been to these glasses, I didn't actually need to wipe off. The reason why I would is because you know when they say like you people
We gotta stop shaking too.
you vibe off with the people differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were vibing, and long story short, her sister got jealous that me and her was dating. She told her mom. And this was in church. Like we had like you remember the church relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
No.
I definitely had some church relationships.
So we
I had a couple church bodies.
but
They
yeah,
were
but
the
like,
best bodies.
so we in church, we dating, whatever case may be. Long story short, like I said, her sister told her mom, and they stopped coming to our church.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like that.
What type of demon were you?
I wasn't a demon, bro. So like it was that kind. I was on that type of time. But like my mom liked her, my sisters liked her, and like she was super cool. So I would, if I was single, I would like try to rekindle that when I was, because it was one of those things that was like, oh, this is new, this is good, and you never get, we didn't get a chance to play it out to see how it was going to go. All the other relationships you see, like after time, you see this person for who they are, right? But this one is like it was short lived. I didn't really get to see who I would have been in a relationship and versus who she would have been.
I had 2 church relationships as a kid, but not even as a kid. I guess like as a young adult. One was more serious than the other because I was able to see them outside of I only see you on Sundays at church.
Yeah.
But even at that, I was still like younger. So I kind of get what you're saying. Like when you're young in a relationship and then you end it, and it's like even when you're young, you like that person. Of course, you want to see where it will go. But I mean, no love lost, no hate, nothing like that. But it's like even like me now,
it is what it is.
Me now, adult me. I don't even think that. Even if I had the opportunity, if I wasn't married, anything like that, I don't think I would properly pursue her because of I know who I was then, and I know who I am like now. But I would not be who I am now without the person that I'm with. So I don't think I probably would have still been a fuckboy. Like,
I got a question.
What's up?
oh, he thinking. He is thinking.
I don't think you had any.
What?
How many? Have y'all ever had any situationships?
Nigga, what?
Wait, isn't that what I just explained? Like the seats in the drawers?
No.
No, you
So-
call them girlfriends though. But if you want to consider them situationships, then yeah, it's a difference. I think they're a difference because if that's your girlfriend, y'all are established that this is what y'all are labeled as.
Okay.
But if it's a situationship, I've had way more situationships than I've had girlfriends.
I've had way more First of all, every chick that I've hit, from the time of me losing my virginity to real relationships, I hit all of them first before we actually got together.
Okay,
I mean, that's part of the game.
I didn't know that. I told you I wasn't on that type of time. Like,
okay,
you know.
Ray J.
No, real talk. But it was some of them that I just
No,
hit.
that's different than
No,
Ray
really,
J, bro.
he
That's
hit first. Like,
He said he hit it
general.
first.
But he
no,
did.
he meant like he hit it,
It was still
before
Nick
they
Cannon.
labeled it anything. It could have been labeled a situation.
No, he just meant he hit it before Kanye.
That's what that nigga
That's what he meant. Said he hit it first. Like he was the first one to hit, made the sex tape, but it was actually Nick Cannon. He was salty.
But yeah, like
Nick dodged a bullet.
back when you would meet a chick on like a Monday, and you would try to hit by Friday.
Can I be honest though? I never tried to because I was never that confident in
All right,
myself.
not try.
No,
but
I'm just saying. Nick,
that
no,
was the
No, I
Cat
didn't
was
mean
trying.
to say try. I didn't mean to say try.
That was
but
the angle.
to hit,
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
So at a young age, that wasn't my end goal. At a young age, I actually wanted to get to know this young lady.
Oh, y'all niggas different.
And then she, but that's what I'm trying, like, I was different. Like, but here's the difference, and this is where I
we
think
know
the
you
difference in growth comes in. That I was raised by all women. So my sensitive side would show when I didn't want it to show. For me, at least.
excuse me, fellas, it's getting a little hot.
Yeah, I don't know why you put them 17 jackets on any damn way. But to answer your question, I've had several situations.
I wouldn't say my sensitive side wasn't.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me. I said me.
No, but you said I was raised by women. That's kind of alluding that because I was raised by my mom and my dad, that my sensitive side wasn't.
So what I said and how you took it is different. I was literally just talking about me.
All right,
it wasn't like a.
Let me
it
not be
wasn't-
violent.
Oh my god!
Believe it.
No, sure. Listen,
I don't give a
What?
fuck.
you sucker.
So,
It,
what do you say, Mister Sucker?
But yeah, I mean, again, to answer your question, I've had quite a few of those. I've had a lot of those. I had more situationships than I had relationships.
Right. So, because 9 times out of 10, you want me to throw it over?
Sure, thank you.
Because 9 times, did you want to show them real quick?
Oh,
like you ain't never, I mean, shout homie out. I mean,
Oh, that joint is dope.
Or do you want to wait till like?
I was gonna take pictures with it too later.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like the price still though. It's dope. I just want the price.
So, you should have asked him if he distressed these joints. Cause who that? Vegeta?
Yeah.
Definitely Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta.
If Steph got it, it's Vegeta.
I know it's Super
If I get it,
Saiyan.
it's
You know,
Goku.
Super Saiyan. They do all the shit. You know how they clothes be ripped.
I do what you're saying,
Could have been distressed. That would have been decent. So with the situationships, right? I asked that question because, like, just to deep it, like, broaden the conversation a little bit.
I'm sorry. Just had to get comfortable. I wasn't comfortable.
My situationships, I even learned more in my situationships than my relationships. Like I learned how to pay attention to women's needs more
Okay.
in my situationships. I learned how to fuck in situationships more than relationships. I learned how to make love.
In situationships?
Yes.
Okay.
So tough.
I was so tired like a
No, but like, and to some.
So my situationships were like heavy soul tied and like is so like my relationships. Yeah, like my situationships got all of them got one ups on my relationships.
the fact that fuck it.
If you wasn't married, can you spend the block on a situationship? Would you want to spend the block on a situationship? No?
Nope.
All right. If I wasn't married,
Nope.
bro, come on now. If I wasn't married,
Nope.
I think it's probably three situationships that I would spend the block on if I wasn't married.
The reason why I say no is because the gap between the situationship and my actual relationship is too far gone. So, like, me and the ship together for 12 years. So I
What's
gotta
that,
go.
14?
Everything I'm gonna do with me. I'm talking about me. I gotta go way, way back. I gotta look for you.
Back in the day.
I would have to like think of like nah. Nope.
I mean, of course you
No,
would
I
have
mean,
to.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying-
but if the so spinning the block 9 times out of 10, that opportunity will present itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if we're in that element, bro, like, come
Not
on
on
with the
duty.
marriage shit. Like,
Not on duty.
come on, man. If the opportunity was to 9 times out of 10 when you spin the block, the opportunity presents itself. But yeah, so of course we would have to like.
So,
I would
right,
definitely
if
spin
you
the block.
let me
Wanted
ask you a
that-
question.
if-
Wait,
if you
wait,
wanted
so-
that
so
situation
here's the
to
question.
spin the block back on, then
If-
yeah, you would have to
if I
find
was
it.
just-
but-
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, let me get a little bit. Let me get a little bit more clarity on.
Let him finish.
I want to get a little bit more clarity on your question. The question is, if I wasn't married, could I spin the block? Or if I wasn't married, could they spin the block?
Either one, would you spin the block? Not-
If I wasn't married, I wouldn't. But I think that because I know how I am, I think that I could spin a block. I would not spin a block. But I really believe, like, if I wasn't married, I believe that I could spin a block. But even at that, I still have to go back. I'm going back.
yeah.
I'm not doing all that.
Alright. Yeah, situationships was like,
Could they spin the block? Hell no.
well, I mean, yeah.
Hell no, they can't spin the block. Married, no.
Yeah.
That block, first of all, that block got blown up.
So, how do you handle seeing your ex in person with and without your current significant other?
It never happened to me.
No. It obviously didn't happen. But like, let's just say,
I mean, it's Philadelphia is big, but it's small. It could happen.
yeah, it could happen. So,
Never did it.
No, I'm not saying it did.
No, I'm just saying. I'm like answering your question.
That's not answering the question.
Oh, okay.
It's how, like, if you've seen them with Tashira, without Tashira, how do you think you would react?
Shut boy.
On God. What was your reaction? Did you gonna ignore him?
She's gonna look at her.
Well, he
You
ignored.
gonna look at her?
Well, he ignored main man that he was cool with. So I can imagine.
Well, maybe I will ignore her.
Main man. How you doing?
Man.
Oh yeah.
He said, hey staff.
He ain't do that. Don't do that to boy, man. He probably listen, yo.
Steph said, hey Steph, so calling you.
You called me?
You call me?
You're terrible.
What you mean?
If I so it would
You kind of had a situation. She wasn't an ex. You kind of had a situation that you talked about. Was it season 1 or season 2? When you and
When they couldn't think of the person's name or something?
yeah.
she wasn't an ex.
That's what I said. She wasn't
Oh
an ex.
yeah.
It was kind of, but it was kind of
nutty. She
yeah.
was she a nut. She was a nut for that one. And then it ain't making no better that I ain't remember Shorty name. But I called Brian. I was like, B, what's Shorty name that da-da-da-da? He was like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm telling you about this bitch, man. But I haven't seen a ex while I was with Shar. Like since we've been together, since the 6.5 years we've been together, I haven't seen a ex.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to see a ex while I was with Shar, I honestly think introducing Shar to her would depend on how close we are in proximity. Like if we're in King of Prussia and we're on this side of the mall and she's on that side of the mall and we're walking, look, it ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
If we literally but if we in a restaurant and me and Shar walk into the joint, open the door, she walk in, and we just so happen to be right there by the host booth. Oh shit, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, babe? This da 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 da. This da da da.
So I feel like
because other than that, it's gonna look Joe as shit.
Not even looking Joe. I just feel like for anybody, if it could be a random chick and you can somebody you cool with, if we're in close proximity, I feel like I have to introduce you, because if I don't, it just looks a certain way.
yeah.
So that I could be walking down with Monty, and that's such and such.
And that's what Brian said about Shorty.
Listen, that's
and
my
what you call
sister.
her?
You know, Monty this so and so. Because we're like here.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, he saw some chick, and then this. Nope, I ain't see nobody.
What fucked it up was the way she yelled my name.
Anthony.
She was like,
oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Shar was like,
Yeah, I ain't mad at her, and that's why.
they look right back, and I just the fact that I couldn't remember her name, we was literally co-workers, never flirted, never nothing, never treated her to lunch, none of that shit.
Punch her right in the head.
I ain't gonna see her ass again.
You don't know that.
You right. But yeah, it was like shit like that. Like if I would we wasn't that cool.
Yeah.
So that's, of course I don't remember her name, but to Shara, that shit looked crazy.
It did, yeah.
It looked crazy.
But yeah, me, I have never met an ex with Monty. Now, funny thing is, what I thought was funny, something that happened, I think either Monty did it out of spite, because Monty is Monty. I think she added her, because the girl had said happy birthday to me.
It's the Facebook thing?
Yeah. No, not that.
Oh.
Monty had said something to my last ex before me and I started dating on Facebook.
Friend of mine, a Facebook gangster. Second Facebook story I heard.
Monty added her as a friend.
The fuck?
That's petty.
Exactly. And the dummy accepted it. So,
Because y'all got 7,000 pictures together.
so yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I didn't even when she said happy birthday, you know how you either say thank you or you go to it, you like it or whatever. No, I just left it be and kept
Good
it
man.
pushing.
Good man.
Yeah, I just kept pushing. But then Monty was being spiteful when she did it. But at the end of the day,
She should have tagged her.
at the end of the day,
boo, and then tag her.
at the end of the day, even if, like I said, it would have to be a close proximity situation. After what the person did, I'm not going out of my way.
Yeah.
to
So what
introduce.
if y'all wasn't with?
I still she can get hit by a bus. I'm gonna be just like the bystander. Oh my god!
It's probably only one that if I seen her in person, like by myself or with Shard, I wouldn't like speak to. Even if we was like right here next to each other, I wouldn't speak to. It's only like one. Anybody else? Even if I wasn't with Shard, and like just on some passion, yo, what's up with you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, keep it moving.
I go tell her to kick a building.
Because I speak to everybody. If we're like walking past and like you know, you walk past, you look up and like, what, that's so and so. I'm gonna look up, and if you don't say nothing, I'm fine with that. I'm not going on my way to speak to you.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, they're just bitter. But it was like, hey, what's up? Oh, what's going on? How you? That's it.
I'm gonna start slapping the L&L stickers on their head if I see him. Hey, what's up?
So,
Hey, you stupid. The funny thing is, I can picture you doing it, though. Like, you're a goofy bull.
how do y'all handle, or how would y'all handle your ex still being cool with your family? I'll let y'all gather your thoughts.
When you say family, right?
I'm petty.
No, that's fine too. I'm with you. But when you say family, we talking about
Mom, sister.
media. That's like my
media.
sister ain't like nobody, so she
Well,
don't
you're
like her
talking
damn
about
self,
media
so she
family.
don't count. My one sister, my other sister, G cool.
Media family.
Media family, I would have the issue with that. 'Cause
I
I
would
want
have
to
an issue
know.
too.
I want to know why you like. First of all,
Don't matter if you got kids.
I got an issue with my face. That's a different situation, I think. That's definitely different.
that's the only exception
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like you're going like.
So
No,
we can just eliminate that now.
no. So
To
wait,
me,
no,
yeah.
no,
But
no.
go ahead.
I don't care. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. No, fuck you. Tell you why I don't care. The child.
Was that fuck you towards
no,
me?
No, it's toward them.
I'm gonna say Jesus.
No, I got you. Here's why. The child.
I'm gonna lie. I felt some kind of way.
We share a child.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean you got to come around. You can drop the child off. You can get a plate, but you're not about to sit here in the company.
No, well, I mean that. Yeah,
You're not doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but being cool with them don't mean like.
No, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm about to break down the whole scenario. Now, that's cool with me. Hey, mom, how you? It's not your mother, bitch. It's my mother. It's not your mother. Sorry. Don't call my mom your mom. Because you had the opportunity. You fucked it up. Don't do that.
You used to do that.
Me and Miss Michelle, that's my road dog.
You dig
like,
So you told me he would go with a dick in the mouth?
That's my road
that
dog.
was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, I don't even got no comeback for that one. I'm digging.
But no, like if I'm being honest though, sometimes it does depend on how the relationship went, right? Like how it ended, right? If it was like a big falling out and it's like F all y'all, that's all right. That's cool. Understand
Her
the relationship.
brothers, me, one of her brothers, nah, but the other brother, we alright. Her cousins,
Well, I got you.
no,
No, here we go though.
one of her own, two of her uncles, no, her three uncles.
That's cool. I hear all that.
We solid.
Well, any didn't mention wedding.
No,
Fuck them.
well, Miss Michelle had COVID.
That's fine. I'm not talking Miss Michelle. I'm talking about the uncles and the brothers.
No, I just said they was on some shit.
No, all right. You said one brother was cool.
We aight.
Y'all
We ain't
aight.
cool. Like
So
if we see him, this what's up.
that's what it's cordial.
Yes, court.
Fuck them.
What's up?
First off, fuck that bitch in that clique you claim. Fuck them all. Fuck your mom. Fuck your cousins. Fuck them all. Okay. And then if my family is cool with you, I'm mom. What the fuck you doing? If I'm not cool with this bitch, neither is you. You hate her too.
I do think
She broke your son's heart.
I do think the only exception to the rule might be if you have kids in the dynamic of their relationship.
Agreed. I'm not allowing that shit though.
So
I have an ex where if I go to a particular church, I might see her mom. What's up? How you been? How you doing? That's it.
How old?
It ain't, oh my God, I missed you so.
How old is she?
What's going on? How you?
How old is she?
How old is the mom?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably almost 50.
Fuck that little bitch.
Wow. All right.
Yo,
I don't like her grandma though.
Fuck that old bitch.
Wow.
niggas is hurt.
I know. I
Me, yo, dog. Like,
I was smoking a cigar around my birthday time, and the lady commented on my Facebook story, and she said, "Smoking is bad for you." It took everything that I could say, so I was minding my fucking business. But I said, "That's somebody's grandma."
So my grandma got in your business. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But I was raised with respect. In my head, I said it.
That whole, I feel like there's gotta be a topic. That whole respect shit.
Put it in Trillo. Nope.
When it comes to a lot of stuff, I'm grown now. Fuck that.
Watch out,
I ain't mad
where
at that.
I'm going.
I don't know, bro. Me, so with my exes or situationships, because I told you my situationships was deeper than some of my relationships.
Situationships, I ain't meeting your parents. I ain't meeting your parents, your siblings, nobody. You gonna come and get, well, you was coming to get the dick.
Well, that's why it's a situationship.
I think all my situationship probably, I think they all got kids now, probably. So that's what I'm saying. It's no spin the block, bro.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm talking about like
No,
as
I'm
far
just
as the
saying,
family,
you know.
like as far as the family go with certain people, like
We all broke up together.
I don't know, like one of my situationships, me and her brother was getting money together.
Oh,
Like, so when I see he ain't even man. When I see homie, is what's up with you?
how you been?
What's the deal?
How your sister?
You're a straight how marriage. Like, he asked me all that shit and all that.
Oh.
So like, I mean, like, I don't know, y'all.
No, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't. I
Y'all
just like
just said fuck you.
No,
Y'all just said fuck
you
them,
cool.
fuck
No,
the
like,
grandmoms. Y'all
on a cordial tip, like I'll have it. Like, yo, what's up? But we not about to sit there. We ain't doing all that extra stuff, dog. We ain't doing all that extra stuff, dog. Like, hey, yeah, I saw on Facebook you married. Yeah, you been to that. Like, you was around when I was with the girl. So why you acting like you ain't know this? Come on, bro.
Somebody say that shit.
What?
Yo, let me take your number.
Like that. So you know what my response gonna be? So you just woke up with a dick in your mouth.
You know, like, listen,
You dicky.
the only
Everybody
way,
don't be on social media, bro.
Bro, not even social media. That's dicky.
here you go. You want my number? Listen, you want my number? You? I see an ex sibling or cousin or whoever, and again, like I'm cordial. You want to keep in contact? You only get, first of all, you get a business number. That's first and foremost. That's first and foremost. Second, you better want to you want to have to like you got an event coming up.
I'm off the grid.
What you want my number for? We didn't talk then. We talking now?
I ain't saying it's that deep.
I'm just saying.
Is that dude?
Yo, hit me up, bro. Follow me on the gram. No. You buying some food?
What did they say back in the day? Hurt niggas.
But it's not about hurt though.
Oh, I was.
Sometimes it do.
No, but
This nigga sound hurt, yo.
He do.
He sound hurt like a motherfucker.
I'm not about to be.
They was together for 8 months. She hurt this nigga.
Oh no,
bad.
my last one we wasn't together for 8 months. It was longer than that.
I just don't want it to be a situation where you hypothetically, accidentally put me in the situation because your people feel some kind of way. No, we ain't doing that.
I think you could peep the blitz. Like, we old enough to peep the blitz. We ain't.
I get it.
We ain't.
And I believe you. I'm not even putting myself in a predicament to peep the blitz.
Yeah, because the predicament would have to be a little deep. Than,
Every quarterback don't pick the blitz up.
right, but it would have to be more than.
And main man,
Like-
he missed the blocking assignment.
So if he main man, that's peeping the blitz.
I don't care if he main man, yo bro, none of that.
Yeah,
That whole
like
situation sound like it's something that happened in football. It was hilarious and shit. Where you know like how
Tony
in football. No, well, I wasn't Tony Romo.
I was blaming
How
Tony
they
Romo.
always how they be like IDing the mic and shit. Like the blitzer.
I do it on Madden. On
Boy
team.
was like he the mic, 45 the mic. I'm not the mic.
45 Mike. No, it's 47.
Boy was like, I'm not the mic. That shit was hilarious and shit.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, listen, it's so like my last relationship. The reason why I sound the way I'm saying, I'm over that shit. It's just that like I'm
sure?
I'm definitely over that shit. Especially,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, you ain't gotta tell me why. Just
No, there's nothing that this person that I mentioned on a pod before can ever do to try to get back in my life. Like nothing. Like you took my kindness. Like like when you're younger, you learn. Like you're learning yourself, and you already know how I feel about my grandmother,
bro.
Exactly. But you know what I mean. So it's just like.
Sorry.
You can do all the shit that you can say all the shit you want about me, but when you say something about my grandmother or how I'm feeling about my grandmother, then yeah, it's fuck it, I'm more a child.
All right. Well, he spoke his mind.
I think it's the first time I heard fuck a lot of them. Fuck my potential.
Look. Fuck it too. Why? I don't know you. You're out of pocket, dog.
Shit.
I really hope nobody took that. I'm not gonna say it's serious because it was
definitely serious.
It was serious, but like it wasn't like
it was the intent behind it that you man. Who paid?
That's real feelings. That's real shit.
Did you sign that line today?
You act like these niggas don't go through that. But man, a lot of people went through that shit before. Fuck the unborn child. Like what the fuck? Like there was certain situations call for that shit. It calls for feelings like that. That's real life.
So are we on agreement to fuck these exes?
Fuck that bitch.
No, I mean it's definitely
S&D. Not literally.
No, I got one. Stupid. No, it's definitely one that's S&D, but the rest of them is fuck that bitch. Like it ain't like
one of the exes. If I ever see, I'm gonna punch on her. Yes, I said on the Bible. I'm gonna punch her right in the head. Just put it out there. I'm gonna punch her right in the head. Hope she got that.
nigga.
I'm a punch. I'm a Randy or.
Peter gonna be on our ass for this episode.
Who?
Talking about animal cruelty. But anyway, fellas.
Oh, we know we popping a dab.
Fellas, good episode, good topic. This man out here is wild. Listen, great topic, great conversation. Before we do get out of here, anybody has a thing for looking out?
My thanks for looking out goes to one of our listeners, Harry. Harry shot me a text last week after listening to the pod. Told me his parents for me and my wife, and I definitely appreciated that. So shout out to Harry.
Harry's my guy, man.
Harry is definitely my guy.
You know, he invited me to a Wish Common. I wanted to go, but it's during pot hour, so
he invite me to nothing. I'd have brought wings for him and everything.
You wouldn't win.
What was it?
It was.
I was going.
All right, here we go.
I'm going because
it's some nerd shit.
Probably wasn't going.
Yeah, exactly.
I dropped the wings off though. Tell your friends about me.
He was like, yo. He was like, yo, you play D&D? I said, no, but
what the hell is D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh no, I wasn't going.
And I'm like, no, but like I be watching some shit and like it sound fun as shit, low key when you drunk or high. He said, yo, you get drunk or high as a motherfucker. When is it? It's like Sunday. I said, oh shit. What time is it? And he was like, I was like, oh yeah, it's during pot hours, never mind. So catch me in the off season.
But I feel like Harry should know that because he picked up wings after pine hours. No, it's good. But shout out to Harry though. I definitely appreciate that, bro. I really did.
You got thanks for looking at it?
Thanks for looking out goes to my pop, Mr. Hiram, and Freddie. Happy Father's Day.
Thanks.
Appreciate y'all. I'm trying to figure out because I ain't got money to take all them niggas to the gun range and burn shit.
I mean, are they in a baseball?
Do any of them have guns?
Baseball game. Them Jones be.
Do any of them got guns? You pop right got a gun.
They all got guns. I don't think Mr. Hiram got none.
It'd be
Mr.
cheaper.
Hiram is the gun.
That's for damn sure.
Do they fuck with baseball?
No, but they will go. They will go.
Them Jones be like $15.
I don't rock with baseball neither, but baseball live is fun.
Baseball live is fun. I haven't been to no game since the pandemic started. So I'm like 2 years behind.
Have you been to the park though?
The Citizens Bank Park? Like just to be there?
No, not just to be there. Like for a game.
Yeah, I just said I haven't been to a game since the pandemic.
Yeah, but since Big Pratt went out for a couple years, bro.
The pandemic is 2020.
I know.
I haven't been to the game in 3 years.
Gotcha.
Any game. I haven't been to any game in 3 years.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I mean, I gotta get back.
Solid.
You got things for looking up?
Yeah, so in the spirit of Father's Day, Steve, thanks for looking out for being that male father figure for me in my life.
Is he gonna make the OG episode this year?
I'm gonna ask him again because every time
He listen, right?
he should listen.
Sometimes he do.
Can you please make the OG episode? You missed 2.
Yep.
He live in Jersey.
Yeah, he live in Jersey.
I meet him. I ain't gonna pick him up, but I meet him.
I be telling you.
I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, you on the way.
He ain't gonna have no excuses. Damn.
Go in the park. You ain't go too far out to come back in.
We're in Jersey.
He probably live in South Jersey for sure. Probably like near like
South Jersey
Lindenwold or something like that.
Who?
Lindenwold.
He still work at AC though, right?
Yeah, he's still working at AC.
Yeah.
But see, in the summertime, which is about to come up, I think he's about to start working at Wildwood because that's the summer gig where he works at Wildwood.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure that I think he
Yo, I
lives.
forgot Wildwood exists.
When you take
That used to be the
oh yeah, I forgot y'all not
Until you experience
situation.
never did that.
y'all niggas not public transportation people. But when you take the Patco speed line, Lindenwold is the last stop.
Yeah, I never took Petco ever.
Yeah, I never tobacco either.
Patco was wild, bro. The first time, funny quick story before me. The first time I ever took Patco, I fucked up. How I fucked up?
You did what T.Y. did.
What? What did T.Y. do?
When he left T.Y. on the train,
You remember?
No,
T.Y. wasn't paying attention.
Alright.
no, not that I wasn't paying attention. So, you know when we in Philly, to get on a bus, it's $2.25 up and down that bitch, right?
Mhm.
I got to Patco. I paid $1.25. I said, this shit cheap as shit. I had bread in my pocket.
Damn, how many years ago was this?
10, 15.
Years ago. I was just graduating out of high school.
10, 15.
So 2008.
20.
2009.
Almost 20 years.
So,
out of high
yeah.
school. You old as shit,
Almost 20, nigga.
Bro, we graduated 2006. It's 2023. It's almost. Exactly. It's 3 years away. And look. And his school year over, so it's 2 more left, big fella.
But yeah, so
Damn.
I was like, oh, it's $1.25 bet. And the thing is, what I did not know is it's not like Philly. It's not like SEPTA. You gotta pay for how far you go out. So from Lindenwold to Philly is $5.50.
So it's like you're reaching the road.
But I didn't know that shit.
That shit like turnpike.
I put $1.25 in that joint, and then when I got off in Philly, my little joint weren't work.
You should have paid to get off.
Huh?
That's how New Jersey Transit is too.
Yeah, like my card, because when you get your card, it basically like reading it. Okay, he's supposed to get off at the stop.
Right.
So I'm like confused as shit. So I just hopped that joint. I was confused. So then when I got home and talked to Steve, I was like, yeah, the joint was $1.25. He was like, bro, I gave you $20. I said, yeah, I used $1.25 of it. He's like, no, it's $5 for you to get back to Philly, and then the rest was for you. I said, oh shit. Well, got $19. But yeah.
This was skinny stuff too.
Yeah, I was a little.
He wasn't hopping that shit.
Still was a little athletic, a little bit. Hanging on for dear life. Hanging on. But hey, man, go ahead, take it off, man.
Follow the gang on T8. I was gonna say BM.
About to happen.
THE.
Not you said TA. That sounds like TA.
No, I said T. I was about to say BM, but follow the gang. T8.
Let's do it again. I'll do it again.
THELNL podcast on all social media platforms across the whole damn spectrum. When you see them questions pop up in the Facebook group, answer them. When you see them videos pop up, respond to them. So we can get this, what is it called? Communication popping. What else? What's the other word?
What you said?
What I said the other week.
Mm-hmm.
ANT_N.I.C.E on Instagram and _nice215 on Twitter and _nice on TikTok. Holla at your boy, man. Chef.
Got a question.
Something.
What do you call a deer with the no eyes?
I have no idea.
No.
Mm.
That was close. It was almost there. Almost had it. You gonna take a stab at it?
A deer
With no eyes.
I don't know. Shoot.
What was your answer?
I have no idea.
You were actually right. That's why I wanted you to go back to it because I couldn't tell if you said idea or an idea, but I don't like that one because that was too easy.
It's just like, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No legs.
Hov said that. I forgot what song. He was like, I have no idea.
So
What song was that?
I forgot. I know.
In the comments, drop what song that was.
It's sorry. I'm gonna go back to the one from last week that Steph almost ruined. Shut up. And nobody asked you nothing because you messed up. You could just sit there quietly, ragged as
Okay,
some
what is
bitch.
I
sent it to you. I know the answer.
What do you call a
Mad
deer
as
with
shit.
no eyes and no legs?
Bambi? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I still have no idea.
What do you call?
I don't get it.
Standing still.
Yeah, I still.
So
Yeah,
because he got no legs, that's why he stood still. You said, what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
Yeah, so the deer can't move, which means it's still. I still. It's alright. It's
Yeah,
dumb.
that's corny.
it's literally the same person who said the first one said the second one.
What did the DJ name his son?
Um,
I actually think you'll get this because you're a music ball.
what did the DJ call his son?
Name his son rather.
Name his son.
What did he name his son? You're gonna be mad if I don't get it. This
What
is a
did
good
the
one.
DJ name his son?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
Eric.
We out, right?
He didn't say his social.
I ain't saying it. We out.
All right, we out.